Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. So the last video I posted, I customized this squishy and you guys seemed to like it. So I asked you guys which squishy you wanted me to do next. I gave you a whole bunch of options and most of you wanted this guy. Some of you said he's a peep, some of you said a pink marshmallow thing. Either way, I believe this is the one that you guys want, so I'm going to do that in this video. So make sure to stick along and follow along to see how this guy turns out. I'm going to start by taking my pliers and removing this little hook from its head so that we don't have to paint over that. Then I'm going to sand my squishy down so we have a nice surface to paint on. Now I'm going to take these scissors and cut off this little point on top of my peep's head because we aren't going to need that in the new design. Put your guesses in the comments of what this is going to be. Now we're going to bring in these two little friends, and we got the chick from last video. If you didn't see, he lost both of his arms in the last video, so make sure you go watch that. But this time he's losing his feet and he's not needed anymore. So we're going to take my elephant and we're going to cut off these ears, which was a bit of a struggle, and I had to take this little hook out of the elephant so I could get the ear out. And then it took me a while to cut because they were attached to the thing in the middle of the head, but eventually I did get both ears off safely, and we are almost ready to assemble my new squishy. If you didn't put your guesses in the comments, do that now. Now that we got my squishy and the rest of the pieces, we are noticing that there is a hole in top of my squishy from where I took the hook out. But no worries, we're just going to take my fabric glue and place it inside of this squishy's head, and we're going to stuff it with these squishy clippings until the hole is nicely filled and we are ready to attach the other pieces on top of it. Now that we have that all fixed up, we are going to attach the ears, which are now going to be wings. If you hadn't guessed that, they are wings on this animal here. And we are just attaching them to both sides and then rubber banding them on so that they stay in place while drying. This was a bit of a struggle, but I did it. Now that we got the wings attached, we can now attach the ears, or chick legs, which are now going to be antennas on this new creature. If you guessed bumblebee, you are correct, and give yourself a pat on the back. But now we are just going to rubber band these into place, and we have it all ready to dry. And here we are, all dried and rubber banded, and we are just going to remove the rubber bands to reveal this beautiful new creature. And it's a beautiful bumblebee. You guys can see it, right? Yes, very pretty. Now that all the creases from the rubber bands are gone, we can start to fill in these little rough surfaces with this white puffy paint. I'm going to fill in the top of the head, in which I cut the peak off, and I'm also going to put some puffy paint around the ears or antennas, and I'm just going to make sure that they are extra attached, as well as putting it on the wings and the neck, just so that we can ensure against cracking in the future. Finally, it's time that we can start on the white base coat. All these pieces are nicely secured on, and the puffy paint has dried to secure them even more. So now we're going to take the same white paint that I used to seal the gaps, and I'm just going to paint a nice coat on top of it, and another on top of that, and more. After lots of coats, we finally have it all white, and I sketched out the little lines where I am going to put the bumblebee stripes, and I'm just going to start with yellow and paint the face and the middle stripe of this bumblebee with the yellow paint. I will later go in with the black and paint the other stripes and the little antennas. Now that all the yellow is dry and my bumblebee is starting to look, well, bumblebee-ish, I am going to take my black paint and start on painting the other stripes as well as the bottom, the antennas, and the eyeballs. And this black paint is really just bringing this together and making my vision a reality. Now that the black is all finished drying, I am going to start taking my blue and I'm going to paint on the wings. These wings were really challenging for me to paint because they took a lot of coats and were just in a very inconvenient space to paint. But eventually I got it done. The original squishy had a red nose, and I really liked that idea, so I decided to keep it, and I'm using this red paint to apply multiple coats to the nose. Here we are. Last and final step, I am using white to paint around the eyes and nose just to give it a more complete look and to make it look more slick in the end. I'm also using white to add dots in the eyes just to make the bee seem more lifelike and likable. Here we have the before, and then we have the after. Let me know which one you like better. I definitely like the after better. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I have finished with my squishy, and I've decided to name him Beezus. Like Beezus, but Beezus. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel to get access to more videos when I post soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!